Welcome to part 4 of the Charity Commission for Northern Ireland's registration workshop. My name is Connell and I am the Policy and Research Officer at the Commission, and I am joined by my colleague from the registration and casework team.
Hello, I am Patrick. I'm one of the casework officers at the Commission who process the information you provide with your application. We present your case to the Commissioners who decide whether to enter your organisation onto the Register of Charities. The aim of this part of the workshop is to draw your attention to some frequently asked questions. Answers to questions are available on the Commission's website, and we would encourage you to look at these in the first place.
I am going to ask Patrick some key questions which often arise at workshops. These first questions are to do with registration. How long will it take for you to process my application?
The Commission aims to complete 60% of all registrations within 6 months of receipt of a completed application. A completed application includes all the relevant documentation which we have asked for on the online application system. Our ability to process applications within this timescale depends on the quality and complexity of the application. You can support the Commission in this process by using the online registration guidance and toolkits to prepare your application and ensure you provide all the relevant information and documentation at the point of application.
Is the online application process secure?
The Commission's IT system is hosted on the government network and meets their security standards. The system is audited and assured in accordance with the Cabinet Office security risk standards and policies.
Why do you collect so much personal information and is it kept securely?
The Commission collects personal data to enable us to fulfil our role as the independent regulator of charities. The Commission publishes information about how it uses, shares, and stores a range of personal information in its privacy statement and is available on our website. The Commission is subject to the data protection legislation and relies on the public task basis of Article 6(1)(e) of the General Data Protection Regulation, or GDPR, for the legal basis on which it gathers, holds, processes personal information relating to charity trustees. This part of data protection regulation allows processing which is necessary for the performance of a task carried out in the public interest or in the exercise of an official authority vested in the controller. The information we gather and process is maintained and deleted in line with the Commission's retention policy, which is also available on our website.
Why are you asking for bank account information? Will that be available to the public?
You will be asked to supply your bank account details in your registration application as an important anti-fraud measure. The Commission will store all confidential information, such as your bank account details, safely and securely. Bank account details will not appear on the public register.
Why are you making this information public?
Any information that will be published on the register is marked with a P on the application. Information is made public on the Register of Charities to increase the transparency and accountability of charities, helping to reaffirm public trust and confidence in Northern Ireland's charities.
How long will it take to complete the application form?
We estimate that normally it should take no longer than 60 minutes in total to complete the online form, provided you have all the information to hand and have used the supporting guidance to prepare, including our public benefit and purposes toolkit and list of documents. You don't have to complete the whole application in one sitting. You will be able to save the information you have completed and return to it at a later date within the 30-day period which you have to submit your completed application.
What if we need to make changes after the application is submitted?
When your application is received, it will be checked to make sure all the relevant information has been provided. If the application is complete, it will be assigned to a casework officer. You can supply any changes to this information to the casework officer through the registration email address or directly to the casework officer.
Will registration with the Charity Commission for Northern Ireland mean automatic charitable status with HMRC?
No, HMRC assesses applications for charitable tax status under different legislation, the Finance Act 2010. If you already have charitable tax status before registering with the Commission, you will not need to reapply to HMRC, and your HMRC reference number will remain the same.
I find online forms daunting. Where can I get help?
We understand that completing an online application form may be daunting for some organisations, particularly those who are not used to online systems and processes. While the Commission does not have the resources to provide assistance with individual applications, we have provided a range of information on our website to support and guide charities through the online application process. This includes an online registration workshop, screenshots of the application system, an online tutorial guiding you through the application system, and signposting information to libraries if open, and other helper groups who may be able to provide assistance with this kind of practical help.
I don't have a computer or access to the internet. Can you send me out a hard copy application form?
The application for registration does not have to be submitted by a charity trustee, but the trustees need to ensure the application is made on time and with accurate information. If you don't have access to a computer or internet, we would encourage you to check with other trustees or volunteers who may be able to assist you, or you may wish to use the internet and other facilities such as scanners and copiers available at your local library when open. We provide signposting information to other helper groups who may be able to provide assistance with this kind of practical help. We only accept hard copy forms in exceptional circumstances. For example, because of a disability, you and other trustees or volunteers have no means of accessing your online application system. If you feel that you have circumstances which mean you cannot complete the online application form, please contact the Commission.
Just as with registration, you will find some frequently asked questions about public benefit on the Commission's website. We would encourage you to look at these if you have any questions. Some key questions are: how often do we have to satisfy the public benefit requirement?
Once registered, it will be the responsibility of the charity to submit an online annual return in order to demonstrate how they continue to satisfy the public benefit requirement.
What if our governing document doesn't mention public benefit?
The governing document of a charity does not have to mention public benefit specifically. What is important is that all of the purposes are charitable and that they are for the public benefit.
If we fail to meet the public benefit requirement, can our governing document be changed so that we can pass it?
We do not envisage that organisations will fail to meet the public benefit requirement frequently. The Commission will work with applicants where there are issues with their governing document and discuss options for change on a case-by-case basis.
Can a charity that charge fees be for the public benefit?
Some charities do charge a fee for services or facilities they offer. They usually do this because the services or facilities they provide are expensive and they need to charge in order to operate. A charge can range from something small or one-off, such as a small entry fee to attend events at a community centre or the annual membership of a scouting group, up to a large annual fee for moving into a residential care home. If a charity charges high fees, trustees must make some provision for people who cannot afford them in order to be operating for the public benefit. This provision must be related to the charity's purpose, for example, in the case of a school to advance education, and must be more than tokenistic. For further information, see the Commission's Running Your Charity guidance.